That is a clip from the most popular movie in the world this year, K-pop Demon Hunters. It is the most watched film ever on Netflix, with more than 300 million views. It's the second most searched term on Google the entire year. The soundtrack nominated for 5 Grammys. There have been 4 top 10 hits on Billboard's Hot 100. And with me now to talk about all this is the mind behind all of it. Maggie Kang is the co-creator, co-director, co-writer of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Single creator.
Yes.
Yes. Not co. Single creator.
Welcome to the story. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
In terms of the way you process this, what does it mean to you in terms of representation, in terms of being seen, in terms of the Korean culture being exposed to the world in ways it never has before?
It's wild. I made a movie because I wanted to see all the things in this movie, and I didn't really realize that so many other people wanted to see this too, and so many other Asian people wanted to see Asian characters on screen. I think we've all wanted that, and we've all wanted to see our culture represented correctly and in the modern world, because a lot of times in animation we do see Asian cultures, but it's like a fantasy version or more of a hodgepodge, and so we really wanted to show Korean culture like on its own.
Yeah, and you've said you were making the movie for the 12-year-old version of yourself,
yes.
And clearly there's a lot of 12-year-old versions of yourself. But let's talk about the 12-year-old version of yourself. You grew up in Canada.
Yes.
Not a whole lot of Korean kids around,
no.
But you loved K-pop, especially this group called H.O.T.
Yes.
How did they inspire this?
Oh, well, for the Saja Boys, they are kind of directly inspired by H.O.T. This is growing up in the 90s. You didn't have internet. So when you saw H.O.T. come out with, they had this song called Candy, which is very, cute and bubbly. And then they went away for a while. And a month later, they would show up and they would change up their look completely. And it'd be, much more dark and very edgy. And as a fan, you were, very surprised and taken aback, but you slowly were like, okay, I think I like this. I'm into it. And that was the feeling that I wanted to show through the Saja Boys when they perform Your Idol and they reveal this dark look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now you've kind of made that a reality.
Yes.
So for the few folks on the planet who haven't watched this movie,
there are some.
They've almost certainly heard this song, Golden.
Let's go finish this.
So 4 Grammy nominations alone just for that song,
yes.
Including Song of the Year.
Yes.
What was the process of putting that music together with sort of an atypical band?
That was kind of my vision from the very beginning. Growing up, I used to do a lot of karaoke, and I thought that I could maybe pursue a career in K-pop.
Really? You wanted to be a K-pop idol yourself?
I think everybody does. I think when you're singing in that dark room, you just feel like you can do it. Uh-huh. But I always thought it was a silly dream. And but when I got into animation, I saw it as an opportunity to create a band of my own and kind of live vicariously through the performers, which I am doing now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's been amazing. Creating the music was very challenging because it's not just music, it's not just pop songs. They had to tell narrative, carry story, and develop characters, and all of that took a lot of time to craft. So it was very challenging, but really worth the effort.
Talk about the process of animating this film, because some of it involved filming yourself, your face?
Yes. So as a story artist, which I am, and as an animator, you're acting. You are playing an actor. You're acting out the roles of the characters. And so when we were in animation reviews, the team put a camera right on my face because it was all virtual. Most of the team was in Vancouver and Montreal. So I would sit there and act out the expressions and the performance, and everybody would just sit there and study it and just try to capture what I was performing.
And so they would look at that video of you and then say, let's make that
Yes.
the thing. So did you basically play like almost every character?
I did, but also the animators themselves would do it as well. They would record themselves performing, and we would look at those videos and talk about what we liked from, which of the performances and what we wanted to kind of capture. Yeah.
Do you think this is sort of a landmark moment for anime?
I do think so. I mean, I wouldn't call our film anime. We were very inspired by it.
Yeah.
But and we wanted to be inspired by it, but also just translate all of that inspiration in a 3D format,
Right.
and not lean into 2D. Yeah.
So I don't have kids yet, although I hope to one day. But most of our team
Yes.
are parents, and all of their kids are obsessed with this. So we have a photo of my colleague Linda Kincaid, one of our anchors. This was her
Okay.
Halloween costume this year.
Aw.
Those are her kids out showing off their different
That's some
characters.
good roomy hair.
I know.
Wow,
and
that's hard
and
to
there's
do.
Linda and her husband as well. So we asked all of our producers' kids for questions. So we're going to try to rapid fire
Yes.
and see if we can get them their answers.
I love these kind of questions.
Okay, so one of them from one of the kids. What's your favorite song?
Oh, my brain loves my K-pop fan loves Your Idol, but my heart loves What It Sounds Like.
Okay. Next question. Does Rumi's story symbolize the LGBTQ plus community?
We talked about that a lot while making the movie and crafting her story, and I think yes, and there's so many other ways that people have interpreted it as well, and so yeah, of course.
Okay. In the sequel, do we find out how Huntrix was formed?
Pass.
So that would become an Andy Cohen bit. And the last one, in the sequel, will Genu return, the love interest?
Hard pass.
Okay. So I guess we got to stay tuned. Sequel planned for 2029, right? You haven't started working yet?
I think that's just random numbers that people just threw out there.
Is there a date?
No, there's no.
Right now, you're enjoying the ride, and part of that ride is potentially winning some Grammys, and part of that ride could be winning an Oscar as well. That we're sort of in the phase right now where people are thinking about voting for that. What would that mean to you, an Oscar for this movie, for this moment, for this message?
Yeah, I mean, an award like the Academy it's so meaningful because it's an award from your peers, and that would just be icing on the cake or the cherry on top. But I feel like the success of the film has already done so much, and it's just inspired so many artists, touched so many people's hearts. And as a filmmaker, you just want to share your story and have it be seen by people, and millions of people have seen it. So that's
hundreds of millions of people.
Millions. And
usually people want to win the Oscar, so then it'll encourage more people to watch the movie. I don't know if there's anybody left at this point, which would be something, by the way. I've often said that the Academy Awards would be better served to highlight films that people actually like watching. So wouldn't it be a great movement? Not only is this movie great, but it's a movie that so many people love.
Yes.
So on behalf of all the kids, thank you for bringing so much joy.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
it really is a beautiful, beautiful work.
I just want to thank all the fans, because this movie wouldn't have reached this scope, that many people around the world, if it wasn't for the fans who really found it and believed in it and supported it and basically just told everybody about it. That was the only way that it could have happened.
Because it wasn't a big promotional
No, it
thing.
wasn't.
This was done the old-fashioned way,
yes.
which is people telling their friends, "You got to check this out," which is ultimately how it has so much staying power as well. Maggie, congratulations!
Thank you so
much. You of course can watch it if you want to on Netflix.